get ready for second scrimmage. So it'll be get a chance to see some of our younger guys in here really today. We'll do a lot more situational scrimmage. We'll have some of our older guys get the early reps, and then we'll pull them out and try to work on developing our depth over the last part of the last few practices here in spring.
Anything specific that you didn't see in the first one that you'd like to see, at least from the older guys or the first and second teamers?
Well, the biggest thing I want to see is continue to improve. We're going through live in our special teams right now, so I definitely want to see a little bit more of improvement in our return game and our coverage units. So that'll be something, a big emphasis for us today. A lot of situational coming off the back end line, seeing how that is. But just really kind of getting these guys learning to play together, continue to grow together, and really look long and hard at some of our young guys today. We got some, as everybody is in spring ball right now. You've got some depth issues. You've got some guys that'll not be practicing today. Some of us by design, some of us by an injury, but that's okay. We'll have some walk-ons in here today, which will be good to see. So I'm excited to see what second scrimmage here is going to bring.
Which of the younger guys, like specifically, do you really want to get out there and get some reps?
Well, obviously Trey Quinn needs all his reps he can get. A guy that practiced last year but had to sit out, so it's important for him to get quality reps. Myron Gilliard's another one that's very important to get quality reps. Eric Sutton, we're hoping to get Eric back. Eric had an ankle sprain on Tuesday. Hopefully get him back today. He needs another one. He gets reps. Christian Davis is another. It's really our young guys that we redshirted last year and coming off a redshirt year. Kadarius Smith has had a really good spring. Braxton Webb is another one. Jacob Bedora. These guys, Harrison Barton, guys that they can't get enough practice right now.
But the last scrimmage, Cortland Sutton didn't play a whole lot. Was that because you already know what you have in him and you just wanted other guys, or was he dinged up at all?
No, he's not dinged up at all. We want to keep him that way too. And we know what he's got. He's a proven player. We got a lot of players out here that have played a lot of ball for us, and we're really seeing that experience right now with these guys. And so Cortland's another one, obviously a leader for us that is limited in what he can do as far as what we want him to do on a scrimmage situation. And so yeah, he'll start out early, and then his reps will taper off. So will Justin Lawler, Evan Brown, those guys that we know what we've already got in those guys.
What have you seen out of Trey Quinn this spring? You mentioned him earlier. How's he?
Well, he's everything that we thought he was when we were recruiting him at Clemson, and to be able to get him here, he's been a huge addition to this football team. His character, he's a great football player, but he's a better person, and the character that this guy brings to our wide receiver room, to our football team, is you can't measure it. And so this guy's going to have an unbelievable future ahead of him, a great career, and we're excited to see him as he continues to progress and get back into that game mode that he needs to be in, ready to go for fall camp.
When you recruited him at Clemson, what stood out about him on the field and what he was able to do?
Well, he was just dynamic. I mean, he has such a great ball skill set and an understanding of the game, a passion for the game, loves the game of football, got a great family. Those are things that really just attract you to players. And his character, obviously his character is huge for us and how we're building this program. And so to be able to recruit him then and think, man, that we didn't get him there, but yet to find that he's even more than what we originally, we knew he was going to be great, a great player, but he's exceeded our expectations of the type of person he is, and we know what kind of player he's going to be.
Demrick Gary getting some work inside, is that simply roster management and numbers, or is there something about him, either his play or the fact that he's growing physically, that makes you think he's better suited there?
Yeah, well, we would actually try to grow him closer to the ball. We really want him to eat his way closer to the ball if he could. And so we've used this spring to see that. We're still putting him out on the edge and doing some things, but our focus this spring was try to see what kind of havoc he could cause inside, a little bit closer in, give us some more depth. And he's done a good job with it. There's it's a different mindset inside there as far as just the technique that you play, but than being a pass rusher. But we're excited where he is. We hadn't quite completely said 100% this is the move that needs to be made. But
You guys played about 12 guys in the D-line last year, a couple redshirted. What have you seen out of those most redshirt guys this spring, like Ken McLaren, Pat Jones?
Yeah, you know, Ken has had a good spring. We'd really like to see more consistency with him, working on getting himself in shape. He's one. Michael Badajoe's another one that played a lot of ball last year and really needs to have a really good finish of spring ball. He's been good, but we need him to be great, and we're going to continue to push him. So those are two guys right there that we're really expecting some big things. Mason Gentry has had a great spring. Justin Lawler's had a great spring. Hunter Thetford's another young man that's it's time. It's time. He's now been here 3 years, starting his third season. He's looked really good at times during spring, and we got to have more consistency out of him in his pass rush. Delonte Scott is one that's had a really good spring as well. I've been excited about his consistency. Again, we got some good numbers there. We'll just rotate these guys in and can continue to press them and strain them over the next week.
At some point last year, you described Jackson Mitchell as like an on-field coach of your linebackers because of his intelligence and experience. Does that role now go to Anthony Roan?
Yeah, you know, Anthony, again, a young man that's, golly, I don't know how many games he's got underneath his belt, but he's turning into that coach, that leadership that we need right there at that position. And he does a great job getting lined up. He makes very few mental mistakes on the field, and getting everybody adjusted and lined up and into the right check that we need to be in. So we hope to see him continue to grow into that. You know, we've also, Jordan Ward's another one that's had a really good spring that we've moved him around a little bit inside and at that Mike Backer position. And so we'll see. But Anthony's had a really good spring.